Hey there folks, we're back with another battle report. Today we're going to have game 2, or battle report 2 of Warlords of Erewhon from Warlord Games. And I've got my friend Mick with me. Hey Mick.
Right.
And we're going to be playing the second scenario, which I've now forgotten the name of, but I'll put a description in the notes here. It's basically just another pitched battle, but this time we have a 5-inch deployment zone, and from turn 1 onwards, half our army can come on the board, and then turn 2, if we want, we can have units come on from the side edge here. That's the only real difference to this battle than the last one. This is the battlefield we're playing on, so we've got sort of a farmstead type area in the outskirts of a marshy area. So all these areas over here are going to be rough ground, where there's sort of muddy terrain and stuff like that. These areas here with the woods and the thickets, those are impassable areas as they're just too thick to move through. The hedges and walls will be difficult terrain as well. And we have one little hill over here on the end with some farmsteads. So we go. The battle is going to be between halflings, shield maiden halflings, which we'll go through in the armies in a minute, and undead, also halfling undead. All right, let's have a look at the armies. So this will be the shield maiden army. It's going to be led by Ingrid over here. She's a sheriff, and she has a retinue of followers in a warband to keep her safe and move her along the battlefield. We have a unit of 10 archers over here, no special upgrades. A unit of axe ladies over here, 10 of them. Another one over there, 10 of them. We have 2 single bolt throwers over here, and a unit of mounted halflings. They're a 5-man unit. They have light armor, and we're going to be using for the first time some monsters. This is a cockatrice. What do you want to say?
So, in case anyone counts up about the amount of dice, we found out the monsters get 2.
Exactly, yeah. Two monster dice. That's interesting. Obviously not seen that before in bolt action, but once the cockatrice activates, they get to activate again because they come with 2 dice in the bag. So this is 1,000 points of shield maiden halflings, and they will be going up against 1,000 points of necromancer halflings. There we go. These figures are all, I think all of these are from TT Combat, from their shield maiden range. So is the cockatrice, and then we've got the oh, did I mention there's a wizard as well? We've got a fortune teller over here with her spirit companions. So we've got some falcons, eagle type things.
Fireball spell.
And she's got the fireball spell. That's right. Well remembered, Mick. I'm going to be using these. Mick's going to be using the undead. Let's have a look at them. And this is the undead army. So this army will be led by the necromancer over here, bodyguard of 4 skeletons. We have an undead champion, and then 2 units of skeletons with spears over here. They're just the basic bog standard skeletons. We have skeletal knights, and let's see if we can get in a little closer to those. There's 6 of them with their lances, and we have 10 skeleton archers. And this undead army also has a cockatrice, as I don't have any undead monstrosities as of yet. These are also all from TT Combat, so an entire undead halfling range which I painted up recently, and this will be activated by Mick. The wizard has 2 spells:
Probably lost.
Wake the Dead and Surge. And there's no magical weapons, nothing really else, anything special. This army is actually a little smaller than the other one, so we'll see if that's a massive detriment.
With 2 dice, I think it is.
Yeah, effectively the bolt throwers, so we'll see how that goes. So let's get to deployment and see how this turns out. Alrighty, we've finished with deployment. This is the undead side. So Mick has decided to put a lot more on the board than I have. So he's got his undead lance cavalry skeletal knights on the very far left flank, and then going into the center here, rear by his skeleton warriors over here in the sort of farmstead area looking across, and then you got your wizard just behind the house, and then archers in the rough ground, and warriors just to the right of that cow. Oh, and the cockatrice is all the way out on that right flank. I forgot about that.
I was hoping you had forgotten.
Yeah. One thing that we are not unsure of and can't find the rules, so if you know, just comment below. The undead champion, which is here on his own, can he join a unit or not, or does he run around on his own? Because obviously, I'm assuming he generates a dice as well. So does that dice then go away if he joins a unit, or what happens there? I'm not sure. So if someone comment below, that'd be awesome. So that's what the undead deployment looks like. They said over there. He's got in reserve still nothing. You got nothing in reserve?
Nope.
Fair enough.
You've seen it all.
I've still got my cockatrice, my cavalry, one of my infantry units, and my wizard in reserve. On the right here, I've got my general, Ingrid. She's with her retinue just behind to the right of this house. Then we've got a unit of shield maidens. Then a bolt thrower there in that pathway over there. And then in the field down there, we have more archers and a bolt thrower. They're going to have to slowly move up to the hedge. Everything else is in position like that. And I'll leave the rest of my stuff to come on. What is the first action of the game? Draw out dice. It's one of mine. Okay, so I can either bring on one of mine from the side, or I can move one of my units I have in here. So I think I'm going to play it cautious. That's unlike me, but I'm going to move one of my units that are already down here. And I'm going to go with this unit over here. So, little shield maidens like that. They're in rough terrain, so they're going to take an agility test. And if they pass, they're going to run forward. So, agility 6 means I need 6 less. I've rolled a 10, which means they've failed. So they can only do half move. So they can only go 5. Fine.
Half move or half move in there?
They only can go basically the normal movement.
So rough terrain doesn't affect the distance, it just means an agility roll.
Well, I was trying to go for a run, which would have been 10. So I can, effectively, I'm running 5, not 10.
Right.
At least that's the way I understand it.
Okay.
So I did a run order, which was agility failed. So, huh? Yeah, recorded. So instead, they've only moved 5 inches with their run order. And now, next dice. It's you. What are you going to do?
What are ranges, by the way? I didn't know.
Hold on.
Or
So,
fly, should I say.
Moving the cockatrice,
yeah?
So what are you doing? A run? Or sprint?
Sprint, sorry.
Sprint, yes. Yeah, you can go 15. Because it's flying, it just ignores the rough terrain.
Do I have to do an agility test or anything?
Yeah, you as a sprint test, yes.
Oh no, so I'll do 10. I'll just do 10. That just means it just does normal.
Well, if you fail, you wouldn't go half your movement with the sprint test. It just means you get a pin if you fail.
Yeah, I don't think I fancy a pin.
Fair enough. I love this extreme pincer movement you got going on. The buffalo horns.
You know that.
I thought I was the Zulu around here. Right, so the cockatrice.
You're the boa.
That's true. The boa constrictor.
You know that.
I love the fact that we're attributing some sort of weird creatures to our traits. What am I? Okay. I'm gonna make my. I think I'm unsure. Bolt throwers have got. What did I say was a 40-inch range?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
3-inch move.
Pretty long. So I'm going to leave them for now, and I'm going to go with my archers over the end there. They are going to run. So they have passed their agility, so they can run 10. But they're not going to run the full distance anyway. They're just going to run to the end here.
Actually, doing about trace, I mean, you actually game like a Zulu and I game like a boa. I'm more likely to just sit there and snipe and shoot. You're more likely to run into battle.
This is true. I'm a lot more aggressive. So they've run there. Next dice.
Well, maybe I will act like a Zulu today. Ah, there we go. So, I'm just a normal plodding move. So I'm not really that much like a Zulu at all.
So just moving 5 inches forward.
Yeah. Just being patient. can't do the buffalo move if the centre gets ahead of the wings, can it?
It's true. This is the anvil, as they say. To put the dice with it so we don't get confused.
Right.
It's you again.
Is it normal move? Don't have to do agility, or do?
No, if you're moving normal, it's fine. It's only when you want to run, if I'm not mistaken. I could be talking nonsense there.
Oh.
But I mean, minimum of 5 is what you would go if you were running anyway.
Yeah, but I suppose you don't get a pin dice or anything.
It's only if you wanted to sprint.
Okay.
It's slightly different as well if you want to move, like if you're outside of rough terrain and you want to move into rough terrain, then you move your full, like say you're sprinting, you move the maximum to the rough terrain, and then you roll your agility. If you fail, you go half move with what's left. So, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
And also, just for terrain-wise, all the shrubbery around, that doesn't provide any cover. It's just aesthetics.
Okay.
And you
just,
can move.
What about hedgerows?
Hedgerows do, but the shrubbery is just for aesthetics.
Okay.
Okay.
Having less dice in the bag, they seem to all be coming my favour. Oh,
it's you again. So what you got left? Your sorcerer, your knights on the end here, and your champion. So sorcerer is moving up. You can cast a spell if he's moving normally. You can cast Surge, which is 7+, and then you basically 7 below, and you can return a dice to the bag.
Doesn't matter how far away they are. That's annoying.
So your range is your level times 10. So you level 2 times 10 means you've got a 20-inch range for Surge. It's 7 or less to cast. What are you thinking? What are you?
They were the two that I wanted to move fast. So his hasn't got a dice out, so can't put the dice back in.
Well, you could always
and
move.
He's too far away.
You could always move the necromancer back and move the champion or them up instead of moving that.
Good point, because I do know now. I know the rule. And
yeah.
That probably would affect what I do.
Because nothing else has happened since you moved them up. So instead of moving them, you can move something else.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move him.
And you will probably want to move them to make sure you're within 20 of the wizard.
I understand thinking. Can you? What's measuring like?
Yeah, you can put measure. I don't see why not. Someone can comment below if we're cheating with that.
These can move 8, so I can run 16 with these, can't I?
Yes, they move 8, so you can run 16.
So.
Fast 8. And also
24.
Huh? Sprint 24, yeah. And of course, if you want to, you could also leave the dice on them at the end of the turn so that they go first next turn.
True. I can't actually see anything if I go there. Oh, what the hell? I'm going to go 24. To here. Oh God, this is... I feel like I'm getting a panic attack here. This is very unlike me to be this brave at the beginning.
Alright, so that's their action. They just did a normal run move, right?
No, sprint.
Oh, so
it's an agility.
Yep, so roll 1 dice. Their agility is...
No,
so their agility is 5. Oh, you get change your mind.
I don't want to run the risk of pins at this present minute.
So that bravery has left you.
Yeah, I see that annoyance. Yeah, but I'm going to probably go
again
take there if I can.
So they've only done a run order.
Yeah, so they've done 16.
Okay, next dice. It's clearly going to be one of mine, won't it?
No, hang on, I've only got 2 left. 1 left. 3 left. You know.
I'm going to use this dice to put my wizard on a down order.
What's that mean?
That means she's not coming in this turn.
Okay.
So she's hiding around at somewhere at the back. And I'm going to do the same on my cockatrice.
So they're definitely not coming now.
This turn, yeah.
Oh, no. So now the wizard. So that was 5 up. So he's going to do that again, and he's going to roll to do the surge to try and put that back in the desk.
Okay.
Bag. Where did that come from?
So 9 and you failed.
I'll do all that. Oh my God. Are we playing Dragon Rampart?
Yeah. So just to mention, what's interesting there is obviously he needed 7 or less to get that. I could have dispelled it if I have my wizard on the table, which I don't, or attempt to, but he failed. So he didn't roll a 10, which is not a miscast.
Unbelievable.
But
I could literally just fail on 8, 9, or 10, and
wah, wah, wah.
yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Next dice.
So just because I went and became more cagey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I freaked my wizard out.
Me. So I'm gonna put my cavalry on a down.
Wow.
And finally, I'm gonna put my other shield maiden unit on a down. Oh my god, quit it. Then I'm gonna move my captain or my sheriff chieftain over here, and she's gonna just move up 5 to there. Biding her time, waiting for her reinforcements to arrive. Me again. Okay.
Have to do a bolt fire now.
Yeah, I have to. Okay, so let's see. I think this bolt thrower at the end here is going to have a crack.
You don't actually. There's 2 dice for the cockatrice.
Oh yeah, you still got another one for that coming up, don't you? So she's gonna have. They're gonna have a shot at that cockatrice.
It's going to be long range at least, isn't it? Is it 20 to 30, 30 to 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40? Yeah.
Something like that. Just measure. Let's have a look.
31.
31 inches.
So that is extreme, so that's -2, isn't it?
Right. So let's have a workout.
Sorry, mate's just. Sorry.
That's right. See if I can get the bolt through and the cockatrice in shot. There we go. So my accuracy is 6. You're a lot extreme range, so it's -2, which basically effectively makes me accuracy 4. But I'm doing a fire order aim shot, so it's +1, and you're a large target, it's +1, so it puts me back up to accuracy 6. So 3 shots at 6 or less. I got 2 hits. And you will then. So strike value 3 means 7 or less.
9.
So that's a wound.
That's 9.
So you have to roll on the monstrosity chart.
Right, I've rolled a 9. Oh, great.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good.
So, mangle. It doesn't look good. That's what we said. As the monstrosity is mangled horribly, crippled, crushed, and surely the end is in sight. Take 1 plus d6 pins and go down. Lose 1 monstrosity dice. D3 crew members incapacitated. Move reduced to 1 movement. Injured. Wow, he's proper foobard.
It might be better if I just read that because there's quite a bit to take in.
Okay, so first of all, we need a d6. So you need to roll d6 plus 1 pins. So you got 7 pins. When your pins reach your courage level, by the way, you're automatically gone.
What's their courage level?
So I'll check in a second. So
Oh,
you got
probably gone, don't I?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got 7 pins. You lose one of the monstrosity dice.
Okay.
And
he's gone.
Your movement is reduced to 1.
1 inch from that point.
Yeah.
It's game over for him, anyway.
Yeah. It does say he's mangled completely. The monstrosity resist value is reduced by d6 to a minimum of 5. So roll another d6. To roll it at the end. So you've gone from resist to a value. Actually, what is your resist value? He is not much of a threat at this point.
No, Mormon's made also.
So resilience is 10. You've gone down to resilience 7. And take a break test. If damaged during combat result. So this was shooting. So you need to take a morale test. So 1 dice. 5. Yeah, you're right. So I'm just crippled at cockatrice with 1 shot.
So from this point on, for the rest of the game, he's 1 inch.
Yeah. Well, it's 1M. I'll check what that. Double check what that means, but it does sound like it's pretty bad. Alright, pull out the next dice. We'll go next.
You.
What it means is you can never move faster than your advance rate.
So basically, I only can ever do a normal move.
Yeah, so you can only move 5.
That's better.
All right, so my last thing I can do is this bolt thrower. And is it in range of, let's say, those spearmen over there?
Yes.
Um,
Stream again. So -1, 2 + 1, so -1.
yeah, fine. That's
2 hits.
2 hits.
Quite not bad.
Strength value 3.
3 and a 4.
That may actually be pretty good. Let's see. Actually, they might not be.
I don't think so.
I just realised they're friggin' skeletons, aren't they?
Yeah. It was a spearman, you said, wasn't it?
Yeah. They are... Skeleton warriors are resilience 5.
Yeah,
so you
right.
need 2 or less.
2 gone.
2 casualties.
I do want them over here.
Yeah. And for getting a hit, you get a pin.
So that's that an extra pin on him?
I'm not sure.
Probably not. Probably
But
include.
I don't think it. It's got so many already.
What was his courage? 'Cause 7 might be above it, mightn't it?
Yeah. No, I'll check. But you draw the next dice.
Mine. Well, my champion can go.
His courage is 7.
It's level then. So does that mean is he gone?
No, he'll be fine.
Right.
And that is the first round, right? Because there's no more dice in the
There's one more dice.
Is there?
Yeah, remember, do cockatoos, I'll have 2.
Oh yes, my other cockatoo.
Because I should have had that one.
That's right, yeah. So it'll just go down again. And that is the end of the first round. So the end of the first round. Poor cockatoos in the corner.
Mickey's crying.
Yeah, he's been mangled in the bushes over there. And 2 spearmen over that unit over there has died. Everything else has just advanced forward. The rest of my army is still in hiding in the flanks. That's turn 1 done. Let's go to turn 2. So, have you got any shenanigans up your sleeve?
Does he have to do anything?
No, he's fine. It's just when you draw, if you draw one of your dice now, you can do a rally for him if you want.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he's courage 7, which means you need to roll 7 or less, ignoring the pins you have now. That's the only time you can ignore them. 6. So that automatically reduces 1 pin. And then you recover D6 pins. 4 more.
It was nearly 6.
So what's he done to? 2?
2.
Yeah, interesting. Alright, what's the next dice?
So that would mean 5 inches to 3.
No, the pins don't reduce your movement. Just your... When you want to activate him again, which you can't this turn, because unless you cast Surge on him. Yeah, but for example, if you could do another action on him, you would take an order test, and then the amount of pins you have left minus from your order. So if your courage like order 7, you would need 5 or less
to be able to do anything.
To do anything. Yeah.
Okay.
It is me. This is turn 2, so I can start bringing my flanking units on if I want to. But instead, I'm going to. I'm almost tempted just to move. That bolt thrower is so confident now. Just move it forward. Like, just ignore the pigeon that's been flapping around in the wings and the bushes there now. You know what? I am going to do that. So that bolt thrower over there is going to move. It's slow 3, so it can only move 3 inches. This might seem unusual. Why would I move it forward? But I want to get to the end there so I can start firing down the line into the other units. And I'm not too concerned of mixed damage cockatoos. Right, next one. Me again. I don't think I can reach anything at the moment. So I'm going to move my infantry in this bushes over here. And they're just going to do run order, I think. So agility. They pass 6 or less. So they're going to go 6 plus 4 more. They reach the edge of this marshland. Okay. You guys can't see that, but they've just reached the end there. What else you got, Mick? There's you. The Skelebobs. Are you hoping for another surge again?
I don't need it. It's 24.
So you're going to run into combat.
Do I need to do the agility test first though, don't I?
Well, you declare your order, and then you do your agility test, and then you move. Well, we do exchange of missiles if we have any.
I'll do agility test. I'm going to do the 24.
Yeah, they're good. So they don't have to suffer a pin.
Yeah, so it's 20 inches. So do they stop any distance off?
No, they just go straight into combat. We would now have exchange of missiles, but I have axes and you have lances, so we don't have any exchange of missiles for that.
You are.
So we're going to go into combat. Your guys are the skeletal knights. There's 6 of them, so it's most likely going to be the only hand-to-hand one. Yep. So you've got 6 attacks. You'll do the horses separately. So you've got 6 attacks. Your strength value is 5. You get +1 for charging, so 6. So you're 6 or less.
So I'm like rolling 9s tonight.
Jeez, that's 3 9s.
Yeah.
Right, that's 3 6s, or 3 successes. Lancers have strength 3 on the charge. So halfling sheriffs have resilience of 5. -3, only 2 or less. That's nothing. So 3 dead. Smashed into my flank, or into my front.
Horses.
Yep, so now you've got the horses. Horses are hand-to-hand 1, strength value 1. So you need 6s or less on them as well. Same amount of dice. 4. They're only strength value 1. So I got a save of 4 or less. 3 more.
Take that as doesn't charge. So 6 in total. And you now get 10 back.
No, I only got 4 back. I only got 4 guys left.
Oh, what? Because I charged?
Yeah. So my 4 attacks back. And I think I've got potentially
definite.
Yeah, potentially 2 hits. I have strength value 4. So 1 hit. And I got +1 strength. Or strength value 1. Oh, it actually give you +1 strength. So it is 2 hits. But no strength value. So you just need whatever your skeletal knight's resilience
2 and 1.
9 is.
2 and 1.
Oh well, that's easy. So combat res is pretty solid for you.
I'm hopeful.
You got 6. I've got 0.
Quietly confident.
So, oh man, I just remembered that you got 6 wounds, so that's 6 pins if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It's combat, not shooting.
Yeah. So I put those there for what it's worth, because I feel like this unit just got deleted. Right, so now I need to take a courage test. So my courage is 8. -6, 2 or less. No, 10 is always a fail.
Good time to roll a 10.
Yeah.
With any unit you want something.
So where's that D6? Oh, here it is. So I've got to take another D6 pins. So I failed, which is 3 more. Puts me to
gotta be bad.
Yeah.
9.
Puts me to 9 pins. That cannot be the good. So 9. If that's over my courage value, I am broken and destroyed.
Ahead of a spearman unit if they're a courage of 9.
Courage 8.
Wow.
So
So
not
still pretty good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So they are destroyed.
Right. I'm not unhappy with that.
Alright. So I can remove them all. And that is your first.
I get to be able to do something, don't I?
No, yeah, you do actually. Yeah. So you got a consolidation move of your normal move, of 1 move, which is 8 for you because you're fast 8.
Yeah, because I'm in effective range of them. That's bulk fire, so I'm not happy about that.
poor death of my poor shield maidens. Run over by these skeletal monstrosities.
Oh, needed that after the last turn. Okay.
It is I. Okay, I'm going to bring on my cockatrice. And it's going to come on from the side edge of the board here. Because it's turn 2. And it's going to come caca. Just going to move a normal advance move. So 6.
6, I thought it was 5.
Moving advance, not advance, sorry, run. So I'm moving 10. So 6 plus 4 more.
That's because you started with 6, because that's obviously your ruler size.
Yeah. So let's have a look. So somewhere around there. Waiting for those knights. So if I get another one, I get to activate it again. Don't want another green one. It is you.
Let me guess. Wizard.
You know you're going to roll a 9 again.
Oh, don't. Wizard's going to run when he's putting himself in. No, he's not going to run. He's just going to do normal. Because he's just putting himself in the harm's way, isn't he?
Also, I think if you run, you can't cast a spell. So you advance is the right move.
Yeah. So he's. Where did it go? So. I mean, it still doesn't give him necessarily guarantee that they're going to go again.
No.
He's still got a draw. But he's going to try Surge.
A 5, yeah, successful. So I haven't got my wizard on the table yet, so I can't dispel it.
That's true.
So it's imported, man. It's imported.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
It is you! No!
You'd think I were going to be charging them.
No, I think you're going to be running away, are you?
Damn right, I'm going to charge them bolt throws. And that's definitely 24.
Okay. So, ironically, I feel like I exchange of missiles, I can stand and shoot you.
I think you can.
Alright, so, bolt throwers. If I remember, shoot value was 6, wasn't it? So, I don't get my aim bonus because I'm not doing a fire order.
And it's a reflex.
Yeah, it's a reaction, so I get -1 to that. Puts me down to 5. And I think that's it. So, 5 or less.
That'll do. Come on, they're scared.
Alright, so that's exchange of missiles done. So, combat, let's start with
Sixes.
Yep. So, the knights going buck wild
That
over
one,
here.
2, 3.
3.
Not very good. And the horses did better last time.
And that's 2
definitely
dead.
one fail.
So, we'll remove those 2. Your horses, can they finish off the last one?
Hopefully. That's a cocked, yeah.
Yeah, go for it. So I think it's all. Oh, that one missed again. So 5.
The horses seem to be more aggressive than the last boys.
No, he's
Okay.
probably dead. So blah. Now that unit hasn't actually activated yet, so I need to remove a dice from the bag.
Good old wizard.
Thank you.
So actually, you should have won for the other one as well. The other dead one.
No, they moved already. I moved them up there. That's how you got to charge them.
Right. Yeah. So I get my 8-inch move.
Yes, you do.
I can put that behind the hedge skill and cover, can't I?
Yeah.
In case these boys want to shoot them.
Which they are most likely going to.
And now you've got to be wondering, what am I going to do with the... Mind you, you'll probably be able to charge on with something else that's off table, but...
I can also come on from the back, don't forget.
That's what I meant. So someone there could probably come in and charge them. But, yeah, they've killed 2 units. If I lose them now, I've done,
You're happy.
Well, I've done better than any other game I've ever played since we started. 2 units for 1.
Well, what's the next dice?
Oh, yeah.
It is me. Right, I'm going to start with something simple first. I'll use the crossbowman to just see if I can pling some wounds off him. So they're going to do a fire order. They're going to shoot into here. So there's 10 of them, which means I've got 10 shots. And just put that there for a second. accuracy 6. So I get +1 for fire order. So it puts me to 7s. So I'm 7s or less. I can't remember what the... Okay, so I got 10 dice hitting on 7s. And no other modifiers to that. Oh, Jesus. 4 10s there. 2 8s. So I got 4 hits. There's no strike value. Your resilience 9 because you're heavily armored, but you get +1 for the hedge, soft cover. So basically 10s. Nope, you're good. Okay, next dice. Don't sleep on the job, man. It is me.
I want the game to end now while I'm on a high.
I am going to bring my wizard on. My wizard is going to come up from behind you. This is very risky what I'm doing here. Because if I don't cause casualties to you and put you out of commission, you're going to just mop up my little piddly units on the side here. Alright, she's going to do firewall against them. 7 or less. It is cast. You want to try and dispel, you need 3 or less. Or 2 or less, in fact. You need to get under. No. Okay. So I cast Fireball. What about that? Alright. It's D3 plus 1. Oh, D3 plus 2 actually. Where's the D6? So this is how many hits I get. I'm magic level 2. So it's 4 hits. I forgot that when the crossbow shot, you should have got a pin for that. So I got 4 hits at strike value 1. So yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at this! How many 9s am I rolling tonight?
Yeah, so is that 2 dead? Yeah. Also, it's fire, so you get 1 for being hit, and then because it's a fire-based spell, you get extra pin. Right, and then which 2 would you like me to take?
2 to your end.
This side. 2 knights go down.
Ouch. Oh, effective wizard, eh?
Yes, that was pretty effective. I don't know what I did with my dice though. Oh, there it is. So it's activated with its wind spirit dudes. Who's next? You. Okay.
Well, I'm going to move the spearmen. They're going to run to the wall.
Run, eh?
Well, they would have been stopped short, so
fair enough.
That should give them protection against this.
Yep, it'll add to your resilience again. And you can, chew on the hay while it's there.
Yeah, that's good.
So what's your plan? You need, for this scenario to break me, you need to get me under half strength. So if I remember correctly, you said I need to be 4 less dice, was it? I got 9 dice. Oh, it's gone up to 10 because of the second.
10 against 8. So, but the dice doesn't matter, does it? It's the units.
The order dice. You need to get me under half order dice.
So you need.
I think so. Something like that.
So I need you down to 4. You need me down to 3.
Yeah. What's your plan to get your other 2, 3 dice?
Actually, it's better for me then because you need 6. I need 5. No, I need 6. You need 5. Are we still recording? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my plan's went to hell until that. So obviously, I wanted the cockatrice doing what they've done here. I wanted the cockatrice doing there before you got your stuff on. So I knew that there would be potentially now with your stuff coming on in trouble. If I managed to get rid of 3 or 4 units before you fully deployed, I'm, if I could get rid of say 5 units for the price of 2, although them 2 would be my big units.
What's interesting is because obviously if your knights go first next round, you could potentially take out that wizard because the wizard is very fragile, and if you do, that's another dice in the bag. For not much loss in your end.
Well, and the fact that yes, okay, it's only movement 5, you haven't actually got rid of him.
No, it's still a dice in the bag.
And I'm, potentially I could
just gonna leave him there.
And you then got to question what to do. So,
all right, let's go watch some rugby.
Yeah.
All right, we're continuing with the game now that the Box have beaten the Alliance. It is mine. Right, so I've still got my cavalry and an infantry unit out on the side. I've used pretty much everything on the board here except my commander. And I've still got my cockatrice to go again. Do I want to have a bite out of those? Yeah, why not? So my cockatrice are going to go next. And it's going to have a bite out of those spearmen behind the wall there. So I'm going to do a run order. So 6 plus 4 more must be short. Could have done a sprint, but no rush, no rush. I'll have them soon enough. All right, over the next dice. Yours. What are you gonna do?
Well, there's no hurry to do them, is there? So the archers.
So what are they doing? Advance?
Yeah, just a normal, so they could probably shoot afterwards if they want.
They've got 20-inch range.
Do you think they've got the angle to see cockatrice?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the cockatrice is a large target anyway.
Oh, so you'd be towering up.
Mm.
You tend to forget that often buildings are a bit
Abstract.
Yeah. So it's 10 to 20, so that's -1, isn't it?
So you had long range, so it's -1.
So you're a large target.
Yeah, so you're down to +1 again. You are shoot value.
No, straight dice.
Yeah, but I don't know what you need. You are accuracy 5, so you need 5 or less.
And there's a 9 again. Oh, 10. Look at that. Jesus. 4.
So 4 hits.
No, it's not too bad.
Alright, you got no strike value. And I'm resilience 10, so...
Only 10's hit.
All saved. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
See, that's how you save shots from...
Yeah. Stupid cockatrices.
Alright, me. I'm going to bring on my cavalry. So, the goat riders are going to come up here because they've been in some sort of ambush. I'm going to come around this side. So we got 6. They're fast 6.
6, yeah. So
12.
12.
6 plus 6 more put into there. Okay. So yeah, this flank looking a little more dangerous now.
How come you only got 5 figures?
I'm only allowed 5 for some reason. What did I do with the dice? I left them somewhere. Oh, here it is. Alright, next dice. That is you. So you got...
The thing I've got left is this, really.
Yeah. So you got to take an order test before you do anything with them. If they succeed, they remove their pen. If they fail, they go down. They failed, so they go down.
Does that mean another one? Or...
No, they just stay down. Next dice.
If I was going to have one that...
One down, yeah. It's that one because you weren't sure what to do with them anyway.
How have I got on this one? Because I lost one for him. No, what can actually the commander do?
Well, he's a combat
on his
character.
own?
So he's pretty pokey.
Does he give help with leadership or anything roles?
I don't know. I don't think so. Let's have a quick look if he has any. He has tough, wound. He's got 3 attacks in combat. He has the undead ability and the dread ability.
What's undead ability?
Undead cannot be routed, auto resist, choking attacks, and also immune to dread and terror. Dread is -1 to hit and shooting in close combat, and -1 to break test if defeated by a dreaded enemy.
Okay. Right. Your
Oh, I just realised the cockatrice says that as well. So, is it me next? Is there any more of my dice left? I got my infantry left. Is that the last dice?
Nope.
Oh, because I got my commander left here as well.
So you just put that out for when you're ready.
Yeah, because it's just me left. So, oh wow. What am I gonna do? I think my commander, first of all, is gonna advance through this thicket here between the house and the thicket in the house. So he's gonna go to there. Let's just move through there, and then my infantry. Now, do I come up on the right here like I was initially planning to do to give it a nice push on the right here, or do I come down this way in case of those knights causing chaos? I do have 3. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick to what I was doing. Make it a nice right hook over here for my infantry.
Well, I think that with the 3 pins down there, I think your 3 units there should be able to handle my cavalry. So I don't think I've done enough that should change your initial plan.
Yeah, because I think the cockatrice not being part of the plan at the moment is really beneficial to me.
The wizard there, you know, if he hadn't been successful with that fireball, that might have changed maybe what you think about with this infantry. But putting them 2 extra pin markers on my cavalry, I'm a bit worried that they'll get to do anything now. Unless they rally, and if they rally there, then they just run the risk of just dying.
Okay, well, that is the end of the round, I think. So anything with a fast rule could keep their movement dice, which I think I'm going to keep my cavalry on the movement. So anything that's broken...
So technically, I can do the same.
You can, yeah.
So I don't see why I wouldn't.
And who activated last? It was me, so you would get the first... Oh no, that's a different game. That's a different game. Oh no, it would count for this because I activated last, so you would get the first go then if you do that.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to check it? Because this could be critical. Well, it won't be critical because neither cavalry thing will affect the other one.
I will check that for you just in case. Okay, so
D10.
It's randomly determined, yeah. So we just roll off. We've both kept an order dice on run. I've got a 10. So it is me.
So I mean, it was going to affect either way. Both are going to hopefully. I wanted that 2 for that roll.
Well, it's not amazing because obviously they can't affect your knights.
That's what I mean. So
yeah.
It's not. It didn't really matter.
So I've got a 12-inch. Am I within 12 inches to charge your
Be surprised if you're not. I'd say that is.
Yeah. So I think my cavalry will charge. Well, it's not like I've got heavy cavalry, but you know what, they're going to charge anyway. So they're going to come smashing up into these guys, into the wall here.
And you can then describe what the wall does for my benefit.
+1 resilience. Okay, so don't get too excited. My cavalry are not the greatest. They are halflings after all.
Yeah. They got lances.
No, they got spears. Oh, so have you.
Both sides could have thrown, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Who's first?
It doesn't really matter. It's simultaneous.
2 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep.
So what would that be? 5s, is it?
So your guys, it's -1, and your skeletons. So accuracy is 5, so it goes down to 4s. So 4 less.
Oh, I've got 3 1s. Is that cocked, would you say?
Yeah, it's a roll again. There we go, 4 hits. So I'll do the saves now, mine as well. Let's see how it goes. So just so I remember, that's a pin for me because you hit me. My resilience is 6. Oh, I was supposed to nominate. It doesn't really matter. I'll just put it on the normal guys. So that's a save. That's a save. I'll roll that again. Whoa. That's a save. And that is 1 dead. And then... No, you don't. That's for shooting, so you don't get another one for shooting. But I'll have 5 back at you. Same again. Alright, so what did I get? I got 2 hits.
1 save maybe?
Yeah, 1 save, 1 dead. And a pin for you as well. Alright, they're my attacks. So my
1 for 1, I'm happy with that.
These guys, dudes aren't particularly great. Strength 4, 5 for charging. That's pretty much it. So I got strength 5 for charging, and I got 1 hit.
Wow. I'm happy with that.
1 minus 1. Right, still saved. And then 4 donkey, or goats in this case. 3 hits.
Better. Same as mine. Seems to be the
Oh, that's 2 dead.
Seems to be the thing. So that's 2 pins, yeah?
Yep, 2 pins.
So that's 7 dice I got.
Yep.
Well, my 5s is something.
You're doing something like that.
Oh, did you do the extra 1 for my resilience for the wall?
Yeah, but the 7 and 8 were still failed.
Yeah, that would have still failed.
You are skeleton warriors. Your strength is 5, so 5 or less. That's a lot of misses. 3. Strength 6. I mean, resilience 6.
What the hell was that?
Double 1,
Double
yeah.
1.
Saved. Alright, so combat res. I got 3. You've got 2?
1.
No, 1. So I win by 2. So it's a break test for you.
And he knows no.
Yeah.
8.
8 minus 3. It's failed. So you take D6 pins. Was it D6 or D3? I can't remember now. I think it's D3, wasn't it? Yeah, so you take 2 pins. And your command is still 7. So you'll be alright. But then I think you need to back up. Let me just double check. Alright, so I have a choice. I can either consolidate, because that was the first round, or I could fight a second round of combat. I am not going to fight a second round of combat. My cavalry aren't exactly shock troops. But what I am going to do is... Oh no, there's a champion. You know what, I'm going to move to the side here. Forget about the champion. And just stick in behind there. And then let my cockatrice do the heavy lifting. Alright, so with my cavalry acting there.
We took a pin off here because apparently you lose the pin whether you fail or not. Cause...
That's right, yeah, you move a pin. So this is where the interesting bit is, yeah. Your 4 cavalrymen over here. Got 3 pins at the moment. They're on the run order. And you've left the run order on there. So they're about to activate. Your command is... What did I say it was? 7 or 8? 8. Minus the 3 pins. You need a 5 or less.
Yeah.
Got it. So you remove a pin. So you're down to 2 pins. And what are you going to do?
The bow.
This thing or these?
Bolt fire.
Both right.
My thinking behind this is they have the least amount of characters. If I was to win, that I might potentially get rid of it.
Yeah.
Whereas if I went for the archers or the wizard, there might be enough to not, you know, and then the others will just take my cavalry out in time.
Okay, there's one thing you've got to consider here. This is rough ground. So you'd have to do a run order to get in, which means you have to take an agility test. If you fail, you can only go half movement. If you pass, you can go full movement. So you're almost guaranteed to get them, but you might fail to get them if you fail your agility test. And your agility is 5. So you need a 5 or less. Ooh. Can you roll a 5 or less?
Well, I've got to do 5 or less either way. It's just like you said, one I'll get in and one I won't. Well, I'll go for the archers.
Okay.
You won't see, I'll roll 1 on them or something stupid.
Yeah, you would have made it. So you're going in here. We're going to do exchange of missiles. You don't have any, but I do have 10 shots coming your way. So we'll just put those 2 behind you there for a minute.
Well, you need to put another one for shooting.
Wait, if I hit you.
Yeah, -1.
Whoa. Oh, there's 2 hits. The 4s might hit. Just double check. I am... accuracy 6, down to 5 for Yeah, so 2 4s as well.
Has any of them got tough on them, by the way?
Yes, your champion does. So you can put one on. We keep forgetting to do this. You can allocate. So basically, it's 4 hits. So you could put one on each. You have to even them out. You can't just put all on.
Do 3, and I'll do the last one for him.
Yeah.
Cocked. Oh Jesus! 2 deaths. I'd say that.
Actually, I don't think it is 2 deaths. Skeletal Knights. Or what's the name? 9.
Oh, right.
So you're failing on 10s.
Okay. With him. Oh, Jesus, good time to roll 3 8s then, isn't it?
Yeah. But it is another pin.
No, you put it on there already. There were 2.
Oh.
Down to 2. Down
Yeah.
back up to 3.
Okay.
Right, so that's 4. I'm assuming needing 6s. Pretty sure that's what I needed last time.
Yeah, so your Skeletal Knights, your strength is 5, plus 1 for charging is 6. So you need 6 or less. Is that 1 hit?
2.
Oh, 2 hits. Strength value minus strength value is -3. I can't imagine archers have that much armor. But let's have a quick look. And resilience 4. So 1's always pass anyway, but no, 2 dead.
And there's a pin.
That's 2 pins.
And carrot horses. 2.
2 hits. These are 4 less. Another 1 dead. So
That's 3 won't be fighting back at all.
just thought, you know. Alright, so that means I've got 7 attacks back. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jason was just reminding me that the combat res, the pins would affect the combat res because it was relevant to what I'm about to say. It makes no difference to me because if I left them where they are, they were just going to die.
Yeah.
Your shooting would have killed them and picked them off.
Yeah,
3 units for shooting at them.
3 hits. You got 9 or less.
Jesus Christ, flirting with danger.
You really are. So that is a draw in combat because I've got 3 pins, you've got 3 pins. So yes, you can go again.
I will.
We're
I don't think I've got any choice really.
simultaneous in these. So
3 hits.
Yep. This is only a strike value 1 now because you only get the lances on the charge. Even though still 2 die.
So. And horses. Yeah.
Yep.
4 hits.
Yeah. 3 more dead.
And you get 7 fighting back.
Yeah. I've used up all my pins.
I'm quietly confident you might die even if I die.
I just want to drag one down with me. 2 hits.
Definitely saved.
Yeah. So no. Okay. So I lost combat by a lot there. I need a 1 to survive. I did not. I get D6 pins, which will go over my thing, and I am dead.
Another dice gone. So they haven't had a go yet, have they? So
No.
dice come out the bag.
But these guys can't consolidate now because they've spent their consolidation fighting again.
They were probably almost certainly going to die, but at least they took someone else down with them. I mean, they've taken 3 dice and they're going to lose their 1. So 3 to 1. I mean, I can't argue with that,
Good odds from them.
They've exceeded. They're making up for this.
He's pointing towards the cockatrice. Alright, so what's the next dice?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, transit routing isn't supported right now.
Because you have now lost 3 dice, haven't you? So I need to just do 3 more dice. I say just, of course. I mean, I've probably taken. I've got all your difficult units now left, but you.
It is me. Alright. Interesting. So I don't really have to worry about the knights right now. So I think I'm going to activate my cockatrice, and he's going to charge your necromancer's unit. My theory
you can charge through me.
I can fly over you because I can fly.
Of course you can fly. Yeah, I don't blame you because it stops me getting the surge.
Yeah, so that was I was thinking.
Just do I get shooting? I don't know if they have it, have they?
There's 4 guys who might have spears. What did I equip them with? I can't remember that. Let's have a quick look. Necromancer, the bodyguard have sword, axe, and light armor.
No.
So no. And what is it called? Didn't the cockatoos have a
Something to do with dread or something, I remember.
3? Oh, that's a chimera I'm looking at. Baleful glare. I don't even remember what that does. It sounds ominous.
It does.
It sounds glaringly obvious.
Yeah, well done.
So range attack, 20. There's 1, 2, D3 pins, and you have to take a brave test. But I'm not going to do that now. I don't bother with that.
20-inch, did you say?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because he may be useless. In 2 turns' time, he might be able to shoot your bolt thrower.
It's true. I've only got 5 attacks.
Only.
Yeah. Okay, so he is strength 7, 8 on the charge. So I need 8 or less. I've got 5 hits. So now, you've got 5 dudes there. One of them is your necromancer.
Sorry,
If I remember correctly, check your army sheet, because I think he's got tough 2 and wound 2. So tough 2 means if you allocate 2 dice to him, although in this case you have to allocate 1 to, evenly, so it's 1 each, but he has 2 rerolls effectively.
So 4 for them.
Yep. They are not very high.
Unless there's a 4, might work.
They are resilience 6.
No, I rolled 6s, but I'm sure he's strength something.
Strike value 3.
No, gone. I rolled a 4.
So all of them are dead.
Yeah.
And then the one for him, you can re-roll his one. On the luck side, he won't die if you get this wound through. He passed.
Yeah, it should do.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well.
He fights back now.
How many did you lose? 4. Did you get 4 pins?
Yeah, I can't do anything about that in a minute.
And then your attacks back?
1 attack.
I don't know. How much could he possibly have?
Can't remember much.
So he has 2 in hand-to-hand combat.
Wow, that was a surprise to me.
And his strength value 5.
Forget it.
Did he miss both?
Too busy shitting himself.
I would as well. Okay, so you've lost combat. So you've got to take a morale test. Your leadership 10, -4.
Yep, fine.
Oh, you jammy git. I'm definitely going to continue the fight. If I kill him, you can't remove pins anymore.
No, he's not a champion.
Yeah, he's the leader.
Oh, okay.
So 5 attacks. I got 2 possibly. Strength 7 +1 for winning the last round. So 3 hits. Oh no, 4 hits. You can reroll 2. So the 7 and the 6, you reroll those. And if he saves it,
Save 1.
he saved 3 of them, so just 1 wound.
Yep.
So there's 1 more pin. He's got 1 wound left.
Clinging on. Clinging on.
He hits. I saved.
I'd laugh my tits off if that was a 0.
So a break test to get -5. Oh, he saved it again.
And that's your last chance. I mean, you get another dice coming out, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. So somehow you survived again. So we both have to consolidate. You make a move away 5 inches. Take your pin markers with you. And then I do a consolidate of 5 as well. I want to keep the pressure up on you, but there's also a a champion dude lurking.
What do you? I would have thought. Do you have? Oh yeah, you can reconsolidate. Yeah, fine.
I'm just gonna to the side, yeah.
Makes sense. Because if your dice comes out, you'll just go for me again.
But if I can kill the necromancer, you can't remove pins anymore.
I can't. You're right. But so that even includes activity checks, which would automatically remove.
Yeah, you can't even do the rally order anymore.
Right.
Because you're crumbling.
Makes sense.
It's you.
Yeah. Now the torture.
So many
the common
choices.
sense thing would suggest rally. Get him in a healthy state.
Yeah.
And then roll surge to give himself another go.
Yeah. You could. Actually, no, you can't. You won't be able to do spell and rally. Rally is your order.
Yeah, so I can only do rally. If I leave him...
Also, I just remembered you can't do surge on your own unit.
Right. But the champion might be able to attack you.
He's got 3 hand-to-hand combat attacks. If I
Does he have any strength on his attacks?
Uh,
More importantly, did the wizard have any on his attack? Hope that he might survive.
so you're going for rally.
So that's an automatic one, isn't it?
Well, you first got to pass the order test.
Oh.
But it's -5. It's normally -5 because you got 5 pins, but in this case it's not. You just ignore the minuses.
8.
Oh, you're lucky. So you move 1, and then you roll a d6 and move that many. Another 4.
That'll do.
So he's all gone out of pins. All right, next dice. Don't know what else you could have done, really.
I think if I'd have done anyone else in it that fired, I would have lost his dice. At least he's got to use his dice, even though he dies.
Yeah.
So then the others will still have to activate, and he'll be all used up.
It's true. It's you again.
That makes it more interesting now. Oh my god. Feel like I want to bring the archers. I think he's just going to cause mayhem anyway. I feel like I want to bring the archers around here to shoot at them. So if I could get them battered.
Got reserves, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so they're doing an advance order.
And it's not right.
So they can move 5.
I know it exposes them a bit, but...
And you're going to take a shot at my goats.
I think it's a sensible thing to do. If I shoot at him, it's just got so high his... I mean, they're 8s, aren't they?
Yeah.
8's probably up to 9.
No, you mean armour?
Yeah.
6.
6. Maybe up to 7 because of that. But I'll be short range. So I'm not a minus. The thing is, if I can get them in a terrible state, then you've only got one thing in here. I don't think I'm going to do your... I don't think I'm going to be as lucky as you were in mine.
Yeah. Fortunately, you don't have bolt throwers.
Exactly. Oh, going into your bag there. So 10, 3.
Could use the knights to charge him.
Right. So 6. So what do I need? 6s, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, you might be 5s actually. Scouts Warriors, accuracy 5.
Yeah, that's quite good. 7.
7. Right. Well, that's definitely a pin marker, regardless of what happens. So I've got 4 guys left. So I'm going to put 2 on the champion because he's got tough. So I'll do him first. I'll re-roll that one. Ugh, he's dead. And then...
Which is that one?
Yeah, and the others One died. God damn it.
That's unreal. Wow, I thought it might be better than that.
So that is a break test for them because they've taken 50% casualties from shooting.
Is that -2 on the dice, is it?
Yeah. They passed. I rolled a 2. Alright, next dice.
They're half as effective now. I made them boo-boo, I think.
Why is that?
Should have rallied them first.
Oh, yeah. It is me. I thought it was interesting that you went for the cavalry because they've already activated it this turn as well.
Oh, so I'm wanting to get a kill.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get to the win condition.
I don't think I'm going to beat him.
Yeah.
So he's going to get a dice, maybe 2 dice in the next 2 turns. If I can get dice other places, I might be able to negate what he does.
I forgot about the win condition. I was going for just kill your necromancer so you can't get pins off.
Yeah. Well, mine was tactical as well. I mean, if I thought I could hurt him, I would have gone for him because it makes more sense. He's, but I mean, even with them 7, you still had to roll something like not like 10s. A 10, and then even then, it's not guaranteed to kill him. I mean, he's not dead.
I'm gonna tell Jim again.
You need 2 10s.
It's true. The thing is, it's like for a minute there, I was thinking I could bring up my other troops to try and put some more pressure on. But then I was thinking, if I kill him now, then you can't remove those pins.
Well, I've just told you my boo-boo.
So yeah.
You'd be a double boo-boo if you allowed me to ignore it.
All right, so 5 attacks. All hit. So you've only got 1 wound left, yeah. So you need to make all 5 of these. You can reroll 2. Up the dead. Down he goes. The necromancer.
That's only 2 dice.
It's true. The necromancer has fallen.
It's going to be worse than that though, because obviously now not being able to take pins, that's going to hurt. Because I'm going to stutter and not be able to do anything.
Yeah. Next dice.
It is what it is.
Oh, I can consolidate, can't I?
Yeah, that's what makes races, individualist and makes them, different to play with. You've got to change your tactics with them.
Come around to the side.
Doesn't he have the chest to go in there?
He's not in there. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll just move it. You know what? Screw it. I'm not scared of your champion. I'm gonna go there.
Yep.
Me. Alright, I'm just gonna run these guys forward. 6 plus 4 more. They're gonna bring up their support. As now they see that the enemy's crumbling.
Here we are.
I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute. So I've brought up my other unit of shield maidens coming up to support.
Yep.
It's me again. This time it'll be my commander over here. Also going to do a run order. No, it's not. It's only going to do a 5-inch move to the edge. Struggling to get out of this woods.
Yep.
This will be my bolt thrower. It's going to take a crack at your knights. Or do I try and finish off your cockatries? No, the knights are the more important thing at the moment.
God, yeah. I mean, you'd be silly to go for the cockatrice. I've got to be lucky with the cockatrice to do something.
Yeah. I was just looking at the dice there, like try and kill it, but these guys are more of a problem at the moment. 2 hits. Strike value 3.
That one's probably a hit.
Okay.
Well, I could have signed, can I? So I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, 1 hit.
Alright, so 1 dice.
Yeah. Got to remember that.
And they got another pin. Next dice.
Well, they did their job.
It is you.
Right.
So you got your champion, you got this spearman, and I can't see much else. Is the champion going to try and finish off those goat riders?
You know, it isn't the stupidest of ideas.
Of course not. I thought of it.
Because I don't think the spearmen are going to get to do anything. Yeah, he is.
Okay. So we've got exchange of missiles. I've got 2.
Oh, yeah.
Both missed.
I missed.
You don't have one.
Oh, there you go.
You can throw your weapon at me and
That's
then
why, yeah.
pull it out of my chest.
Yeah.
As you...
You sound like a Russian Trojan in World War II, grabbing it up with me, mate.
So you got 3 attacks.
Oh, that's not good.
10 is
might
definitely
be.
a missed. The 2 is a definite hit, but is the 7 a hit? Undead champion is strength value 6 plus 1 for charging 7. So 2
Any
hits.
strength on it?
Yeah, strike value 1. So I need 5 or less. Another one dead. Blah.
Another pin mark.
It is indeed. And then my misses. I rolled an 8 for my halfling, and the goat also rolled panicking themselves.
They are panicking
So-
because that was 50%.
Well, I got to take a break. I lose 3-0 effectively because I got 3 pins, you got none. -3 puts me on 8. Is that enough
Should be alright, I
to
think.
keep me around?
Should be.
Mounted halflings. Oh, the leader died already. 7 is what the... So that's one of the reasons you don't want to say 7, which means I get D6 pins. What's the D6 done there?
Right,
1.
Get.
Puts me to 4. And do you want to continue?
What is in the game?
No, the fight.
Gotcha.
Because you get to either consolidate or...
Definitely, I'm fine.
Well, actually, that I think I've... Hold 1 second. Because I failed that, didn't I? I failed my break.
12 inches away then.
Yes. So the goats are in flight. 6.
That's annoying.
6. So of course, if it flees the table, it counts as destroyed, and you would get that victory.
Right.
And you can do a consolidate, which is 1 move,
Should be about here.
going back into the chicken coop.
Why not?
Yeah. Right, next dice.
Denied me in my second combat. Oh, me. That lamppost is really taking a hiding, isn't it?
So you got your spearmen there underneath your arm lift.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're going to get to go because they can't rally.
Not those ones. Those ones are there.
Oh, yeah. They've got, if I tried to do 10 though in here, they got a, no, 10 I'm alright, and
What's 10?
oh, double,
Do you want to run? You need to do an agility test if you run. If you fail, you go half speed.
I'll do 15. I'll do the full sprint.
Oh, the sprint.
So that's still an agility test, isn't
Yeah.
it? But, so, it's, I've got nothing to lose, have I? So,
But 2.5 inches. They passed.
that's fine. So 15.
And now, because they sprinted, they need to take another one to see if they don't suffer exhaustion.
6. Might be just enough,
Do,
hopefully.
do skeletons even get exhausted?
Well, it is a question, isn't it?
They are agility 5. So they do take a pin.
Great, I can't get rid of them pins.
Oh, yes. Next dice. Is there any left?
Yeah, I've got 2 definitely.
Oh, I've got my
There's
wizards
three,
still
There's
left.
3 in there, and there's 2 on mine. Oh, dare I give it a go? You need low, I'd imagine.
You need -5. Skeleton warriors a command 7. So you
So
need
2
2
or
or less. Oh,
Oh.
close. So they just go down.
This is where the wheels fall off the wagon now.
Yeah. As soon as the pins start packing up. So that's my wizard, who's down here in the bushes. Now this brings an interesting question. What do I do with the wizard? I don't really need to fear those knights as much. I mean, they could still chew up that bolt throw if they roll a 4 or less. yeah, you know what? I've got nothing else down here, so it's going to advance. So it's just going to move to there and cast Fireball on Sid. I failed.
It's not 10.
Actually, let me double check. I might have passed. Is it 8 or 7? I can't remember. Spells.
You wrote mine down.
Fireball is cast on a 9, so it's easy to cast that one.
Jesus.
Right, so I'm level 2. It's D3 plus 2. So 5. So 5 hits minus 1, my
You
man.
need to put 1 hit on the for hitting, don't you?
Oh, it's 2 because of fire. Oh, I forgot about the 2.
That's a nifty one, but
Just roll it again. Was it
8-7 is the highest.
So is that 3 of them dead? Or 2 of them
No,
dead?
what is it?
It's you got 9s. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. There's only minus 1, so 8 goes down to 8s. But this is the more.
Do anything.
Yeah. Now
It's practically game over for me now. I mean, I think the next go will be the last go. I think, to be honest with you, and then obviously the last dice will be my cockatrice.
what's it gonna
He
do?
moves forward 5 inches because that's all he can do. Right.
I see. Go on. Breathe on me.
Oh,
it's got-
did he have to do?
Yeah, you need to do the minus 2.
7. So
9. That might not be enough. Cockatrice is command value 7. So no, not enough.
no, that is almost game over for me now. I think if I could have got him in a position to shoot your bolt thrower, then I might have actually got close to winning.
So is that all the dice?
As far as I know.
Okay. So just to wrap up this round 3, these guys are routing, so their dice has to stay on them, and I have to rally them in my turn. Well, in fact,
Yeah, keeping theirs.
you're keeping this. I have to see if I can rally these guys. 4 plus 4 is 8. Nope, they fail. So they're going to continue running. And everything else goes back in the bag. Just check
So
those
I've
out.
got 5 dice left.
There's 2 under my cockatrice's bum.
You're 6 and then 2 on the table.
So on to turn 4, and it'll probably be the
They
most...
go. See if they can go. We need to be 1 or 2 in it.
Sure,
6.
yeah.
Not on an
So they go down. Whatever they're...
8. Right, so normal dice now. Oh, they didn't move their 12.
Oh, yes. Oop. 6 to there. 6 to the side. Ah!
Thing is, and if you don't win this go, I actually have to let it go for the rally check next go, just to see if they go off.
The runoff, yeah. Because currently you killed 3 units so far.
That's what I mean. Just to you know, just to see. Yeah, just to see. Anyway, you'll go.
Alright, well, I feel like it's got to be the cockatrice. And... I'm trying to think now, like, I can wrap up some dice here. I think these 2 will take care of that, hopefully. The cockatrice could charge the spearmen that are already massacred, and then try and beef up their Nana pins to, you know, cause them to crumble completely. Or do I go for one of the other units that are not pinned? Make your turn completely null and void. Yeah, fine. It's gonna charge your odd. Ooh, they can shoot. No, they all can shoot me anyway. So he's gonna charge there.
10 shooting, yeah?
Yep.
So I'm -1 for you charging, aren't I?
Yep.
So it would have been 5s down to
4s.
No, I wasn't. Sorry, I wasn't giving them +1 previous guys for aimed. I know I didn't. I didn't.
It's a
aim.
large target as well, so +1, so 5s.
They moved anyway, so they couldn't get aimed. 6.
6.
Sure, I won't worry about it. You need 10. Not 110.
No.
So this is why I didn't want to shoot them last go, because it was pointless.
It's funny how we were saying one lucky shot could kill him, and it's not that the situation here.
It has to be a lucky shot though. That's the thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because they haven't got any strength on them bows, have they?
No.
At least your bolt thrower had something.
4 hits. Strike really 3.
Which
So
hits on 8s as well.
yeah, so you need 1s.
4 hits, you say?
Yeah.
3.
3 wounds.
And 7 fighting back now. Well, 1's definitely hit. No, I've got 2 1s. 6 and an 8. So I'm assuming the 6 and 8 miss, do they?
Yeah. There's your pins.
Yeah.
How many did you get?
You got pins. Oh no, they're yours.
Those are mine.
I got a 6 and an 8, but I assume they missed.
The 8 definitely misses. The 6 might.
So that depends on 5 or 6 hits then.
Still pretty good going. Skeletal, archers, strength value 5. So 5 or less.
Yeah, so still 5 hits. So that's a total of 10 hits. And see.
Ooh, got 1. So let's see what happens. D10. I'll roll this white one.
Come on, 10.
5.
Ah.
Really middle of the road. Could be bad, could be good. 4 to 6, light damage. The monstrosity is damaged and reels beneath the enemy's relentless attack. Take 1 plus D3 pins and go down. Oh, that's annoying.
That means your second dice comes out now.
So a 1 plus 1, so it's 2 pins.
3 in total because he got shot.
Oh yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna just put this here, and yes, bring the other dice out and put me on a down.
And more importantly, so then you can't attack twice. So we're level for yours, a draw.
Yes, so we both do a consolidation move back.
Oh, do I go there or do I go there?
I'm just gonna go the side of the wall.
Do you have to move the full distance away?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just checking because I could line the wall if you couldn't. Didn't have to. And I haven't had a go with them. But I'd be less likely to have a go now.
Some respite with the cockatrices getting hit. Those stupid archers.
Yeah, but I mean, that took 10 hits.
15 in fact, or was it? Yeah,
Yeah,
something
a
like
lot of hits.
Yeah. Well, what's next? Me. Alright, let's see, what do I want to do here now? I have no idea. Because I feel like with the cockatrices out of commission, my cavalry running away, and my ranged units all facing off against your cavalry, it's not the greatest. You know what? My wizard is just going to do another advance. She's just going to come burn some more skeletons. So she's going to do another advance to there. And she's going to cast Fireball on those knights again. I might not get actually, any wounds through, but the pins will end up, causing them to expire. So it's a success. And
It might as well, because like you said, the pins will just make him run off.
5 hits.
There you go.
Strike value 1, so 8. Oh, that's 1 dead.
But I mean, they've gone anyway. So
and 2 more.
It's moot.
2 more pins.
But that's it. They're done.
3, 7, 8. Yeah.
I mean, they're leadership of 8, are they?
There might be a little bit more, but the leader's still there, right?
Yeah. Because I should have been doing tough
Yeah.
tests,
Skeleton Knights are leadership 8.
Well, so officially they can survive this go. It depends on the bolt throwers now. The bolt thrower has to kill him.
Oh yeah. Look at the amount of pins they got.
Well, it's because I can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
So you're going to have this problem.
That is the bolt. I might as well try and finish them off.
Okay.
So I can get those pins back. 3 shots. I just need 1 to hit. 1 does hit.
Two
So-
hits, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 hits.
Three
mine's
maybe, wasn't it?
no.
Didn't you roll 6?
just 2. Because either way they're dead.
Yeah.
Because that 1 hit causes the pin to go over 9, and that's their X threshold.
Luckily they've used their dice.
There's their dice. The main thing is I got all those pin markers back.
Well, like I said, they did 3 against 1, so I'm going to nick 3 of them. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
be nicking 3 as well.
Alright, yeah. So we just end up using them all anyway.
It's what it is. I should keep 3-1 anyway, shouldn't I? Leadership.
Alright. What else we got? You.
Right. It seems stupid not to do the champion. Can be all me.
Basically, you only 2 units you got as your champion, and it's spearman behind the barn.
These I can use.
Yeah, but with 3 pins, it's harder and harder to get them to activate.
True. What really truly is the champion going to do? It's unlikely to kill him, but I'll give it a go and we'll see. We'll see what happens. No, because I'm just going to put him at risk of him killing him. Do you know what? I am going to do these because they might be able to shoot the wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in 20.
Alright, so they are command 7, minus 3 is 4.
Oh, it's a 3
Oh,
roll
it's good.
back.
So they just go down.
Okay.
Next dice. You again. Oh yes, you got the cockatrice in the corner there. So command minus 2 again, 7 or less, 5 or less. Nope, he goes down as well. Me. I'm going to move this infantry up. But in a way, that next turn I can hopefully assault. They're going to advance or run to there. So I'm not hopefully in charge range of the champion, but next turn I can get to grapple with these skeletons if we play it next turn.
I'll put dice in. How would you not be in charge range? I'm 10 away, isn't it? 10 or 15.
What, the spears? Oh yes, good point. Well, that's fine. I forgot the distance in this game is quite large.
It was only 10 anyway. I'm probably actually putting him more at risk than your unit being at risk. But
Well, exchange of missiles, there isn't any, so you got 3 attacks. And
fucking 9, 10 and 7. Whoopee.
I'm not even sure the 7 might hit. It might actually. Strength 6 plus 1 for charging. So yeah, so 1 hit.
Strength 1.
That kills 1. Blech. And then I got 9 attacks back. Can I blat him? That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss.
6.
6 hits. No, +1. I got +1. So whatever his armor is, his resilience is 8. So down to 7s.
1 hit.
Yeah, 1 wound.
No, we haven't run it.
We'll just use this as the D3. So we caused a wound each. So when it's a draw, we can.
Actually quite apt for him because he's only got 3 wounds.
Oh, actually, wait. You can re-roll that because he's got tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he didn't. So
actually
I
win.
Yeah. So I lost combat. 7 + 1 is 8. That's enough.
So we both.
What we can you can choose. Do you want to fight again?
This
'Cause
stage, I think you're going to win anyway. I think I've got nothing to lose. Go for it. I'm going to go for it because I've got nothing to lose. I mean, if I stand off, do nothing, I've lost.
Yeah, you might as well. So 3 attacks, all 3 hit. For what it's worth, 3 saves. I think the 7 is a dead. The 7 might be a dead. He's a
+1. I'm strike 1 am I?
That's right, yeah. And then sheriff's resilience 5, yeah.
It's just 2 then. It's a 5.
Oh yeah, 2 dead, yeah. Man, running out of friggin' things again.
So
Let's use that. So,
typically,
but I do have my 9 attacks back. 9. Come on, punch a hole through him. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. So 5 again.
the 6, is that a hit?
No. Yours is
7,
8.
I think. Yeah, right, yeah, fine.
So
Bounced.
I'm now at -3.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm alright.
So we both
So,
bounce.
Yep.
You were less happy.
Yeah. A lot more fragile than I would like to be. I was hoping to fight spearmen, not some tank.
Right, 3 dice left in the back. 2 have got to be mine. These boys can move forward 10. All for nothing. I'll do it. Yep. Symbolize that.
Oh yes, my command group.
That mine will be them the last one.
Alright, well, my command group is gonna move out to here.
I'll roll these. 5, not enough. Right.
Alright.
So that'd be that. Nothing with fast on them. Do they check now?
Yep.
Oh my god!
They rallied. Dun, 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 dun. So they're not running off yet. Don't judge halfling's courage, man. Halfling's courage. Everything else is getting back in the book.
That was my last hope.
I've got 3, 6, 7 dice left.
I've got 5.
And we're on.
We're actually evens now. We've done 3 each. The irony is, I need to just not die for 2 turns. I don't think that's going to be possible.
For you?
Yeah.
It's
me.
you.
I've got to try and shoot the archers, I think. Or do I actually do him just to run in? Because they should be 10 apart, shouldn't they? Officially, because we should have gone 5 back each. I think it'd be silly not to do him. Yeah, I'm going to do him.
Okay. So that's 3 hits.
I thought it was going to be a 9, 9, 10 or something.
All saved.
Oh my god!
Ha!
So much for that now.
How many have I got left? Is it
7?
7? 6, 7.
Failed.
That's that miss. So 4 hits.
An 8. Oh, that's cocked. So, re-roll the 8.
Yeah, for tough. Well, so it's a draw.
Yeah, but you're 3 down, so you're -3.
That is correct.
That was another reason for doing it. They don't
Good.
care. Second round then.
No, yeah, you're right. Because I got
2 10s. I called it, didn't I?
1 hit and saved it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
5, 6, 7. Come on, bash him over the head. That's a miss. That's a miss. 7s are misses as well, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 hits.
7 and 5.
Yep. So we both back an inch.
That was a powder puff fight, wasn't it? Jesus. I'm forcing you off the table. Give me enough turns.
That's right, yeah. The shield maidens came on and just started backing off immediately.
Not the result I wanted. Well, there you go.
Next dice.
Next dice. Right. Got my duty. Green.
There's me. All right. The cockatrice is leadership 7, so it's going to go down to 4s. The cockatrice is going to attempt to charge your archers. So maybe I should do a. Yeah, I'm going to do a rally. So leadership 7 passed. So take one of those away, and then D6 the other 2. That was a more sensible thing to do. Now I'll use it to charge your archers. So exchange of missiles.
7, yeah.
Yep. Hitting me on like 5s or something.
That one. Right, 2 missed, 5.
5 hits. So that's already gonna give me one of those. And no 10s or 9s. For what it's worth.
Charge. It's a 5 hits.
That's a miss. So 4 hits, -3. That's 3 dead?
Yep.
Well, actually 4 dead. You need 2s on those ends.
Okay. Fighting back, 3.
That's 1 hit.
This is the 10.
Oh!
And any strength. Did bowmen have strength in combat?
No. So you're on 5, I'm on 1. Plus 8.
They're not, I think they're about 7, I think.
Skeleton archers are leadership 7. So they're dead. Oh no, wait. That's them failing, not dead yet. Now
They've got 8 pins for a 7.
Oh right. Oh, I see. I thought we were doing the courage test there.
Well, we are, but don't they, there'll now be 8 pins on a 7 unit.
Why do they have 8 pins? They got 5 pins.
They just lost 5 then, and they started with 3.
No, you don't lose. But you roll d6 to see how many pins you get. So it's most likely the same outcome. Roll this.
No, I get 5 for each 1 for each casualty.
Yeah.
That's 5 casualties. Already he started with 3. That's 8.
Did you lose 5?
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh yeah, then they all did. And that's they haven't activated yet, have they?
No.
So that's a dice out the bag. So what have you done? That's you done. Lost 4 now. How many did I need to get? Is it 5?
Yeah. But see, that's what I mean. So he's had 16 hits, and all I've managed to do was put 3
light injury on him.
Yeah.
The 2 dice a turn is really useful.
Well, this is what I'm saying. They're a nightmare.
Yes, they are.
I need to actually do something.
I've got a stone thrower that I need to paint for the undead. I'll probably have to add that soon.
Well, you need. I mean, that works against them.
Yeah.
It's a strength.
Man,
He could have gone for him, but he's only strength of 1.
Can you imagine the carnage they would have caused if they didn't hit it and it came down this way?
Well, him with the cavalry.
Yeah.
My plan would have worked, I think, because that would have been another 1 and potentially him. So that would have been you would have been on 5 dice with that lot running away.
Yeah, would have been close.
Very close.
All right, what's the next dice? Let's see if I can cause some more damage to you. Me. I'm going to activate my wizard. It's going to do an advance and then a fireball spell. I love
that fireball spell on a 10. It's pretty good.
It's got a 20-inch range. So
it's quite powerful, isn't it? I mean,
passed.
Shocking.
Yeah. And 3. Only 3 hits.
There's still 2 pins.
And
4
2.
pins then.
No, you don't get from shooting, but it's these ones.
Yeah.
All right, next dice. Me again. The bolt thrower, might as well have a pop at them. I should be within 40.
Yeah.
So 3 dice. The 2 hits, 8 definitely missed. 5 I think missed, but more importantly,
Save. Was a 6-2. Your
what-
strength 3, so that's
yeah.
another hit.
So 1 dead, 1 pin.
It's not 50%, so I don't have to test, do I?
No. But it puts the pin on, I guess. You know, next dice? Or next dice. It is you.
What do you do? Right, cockatrice.
Right, try again. 5 or less. Nope.
No, apparently not.
Down for the 3rd time in a row.
That is a game winner for you, I think. That changed the
That
game.
first shot of the game. Next dice.
Well, that didn't change the game. Me being stupid having it over there. If I'd had it here, he would have been in range.
To Surgeon. Yeah. Well, you live in there. It's your first game, isn't it? Me.
No, to rally him.
What have I got left? Just my command group. These guys. They're going to rally. So these guys over here by the building are going to rally. So they failed.
Or not.
But just take 1 off and they go down. And me again. Alright, Ingrid, let's get you involved. She's gonna charge the heavily hit.
Okay. Missiles. So you have 5, do you? Do you have any missiles?
No, I don't.
I must do I? 6, 7?
Yeah. Stupid missiles.
Or do 6s?
You 5s.
5s. 3 hits.
I get a pin. 1 dead. Oh, actually, I should have put it on Ingrid. That's
You're
good.
making the same mistake.
Yeah.
You're 4 fighting.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the 3 normal guys. Is it 3 normal guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 normal guys first. 2 hits.
One's got
3 hits.
2
2 dead. Which is 2 more pins. Oh, I'm running out of pins here, man.
Just put that on the 7. Put that on the 7 and take them back.
Right, I just need to check Ingrid's stats quickly. She's not as pokey as your undead champion. She does have 3 attacks. Strength 4, 5 for charging. So, she's got 3 attacks, strength 5. 1 hit. -1.
Right, 2.
Roll it again.
Right.
So, 1 dead. Another pin.
It's 8.
How many
5
guys?
back. 5. Right. No, it's not. I've got 4.
Did you take one of mine?
It didn't seem right.
Seems like cheating there, mate.
Yeah, I just knew I'd lost. I'd said, Yeah, find one to talk about cheating. Hey.
There's 2 hits.
No, 6 missed.
So, another one
Definitely
dead.
dead,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, I did it again.
Yeah, mate, just repeating. See, I knew he was going to die. Right, I've definitely lost that and I'm dead. I'm gone.
Yeah. And I'm going to consolidate the side of the wall.
So I'll take out another black. So 1 each left.
1 each. What do I have left?
Cavalry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, I don't doubt they'll do it, but they need something that's like 3 or 4 or something. Oh, 2.
They've done it.
So they're going to charge Ingrid.
Okay.
You don't have missiles, I do.
No, yep. Is that 3 hits?
Is that a miss then?
Yeah. No, I never remember. Oh, it was on the friggin' page as well. There's Skeleton Warriors, accuracy 5, goes 1 down, yeah, to 4s. So
3 hits.
3 hits. I'm gonna.
That's another pin.
Yeah. Ingrid is gonna take. What's that white one there? She's gonna take 1. The other 2 will take 2. Reroll there.
Dies. Cocked.
Yeah, so another one dies. Blech.
Oh, yeah, going to shoot. So, Ingrid and him fight by charge, didn't I? So I fight first. That's 6.
So your strength.
Not a 9,
5.
3 9s and an 8.
So 2 hits. 1 on Ingrid again.
The other one's dead. So, Ingrid fights back with 3.
Yep. She hit once. -1.
7.
So another one dies, and a pin mark of you as well.
Should have chosen that one, the leader, sure. Rookie.
Again, yeah, we can forget that.
No, but it's only 1 dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I could do it technically because I'm not like cheap.
Oh yeah, fine. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm -5. That is not good.
No.
So I get D6 pins. Where is it? Oh, here it is. 3 puts me on 8, and she is.
It's got to be at least 8, surely.
She is 8, so she's still hanging in there, but she's
routing.
Yes, she's routing. She goes 2 distances back with a horde of pins behind her.
I actually came a lot closer to winning this than I thought. I mean, I am going to lose, but it was a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be. Says your cavalry's done.
Oh, and they're going to rally.
No, they are rallied.
No,
I mean... They didn't run off.
No, I mean...
Oh, rally.
Yeah. Good. So that removes 1. And then D6... The other...
They're fine.
Alright. I think that's the end of the turn.
Last turn.
So you want to continue?
Do you know what I wasn't going to? No, I don't. I can't. Either one.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah.
So, because you've killed 3 of mine.
And I killed...
And
it sounds like it's like 3 and a 5. Sounds like it was thrashing, but that one, I should have had that one.
Yeah.
And 1 away from getting that one. That would have been 5 each.
Jesus, look at this. She's running for the hills. I'm not even sure she'll rally, because she needs a 1 basically to rally.
So I'll run.
In fact, I shouldn't have taken a dice roll for what it's worth, but he's just rallied. Those guys are still stuck there in the house as well. They're not going to be effective. The only thing I have left is basically these 3 units here that could cause you any damage.
Yeah, but I would have been screwed. I mean, I was knackered. I mean, there's nothing I could do. I mean, he was the only effective unit I could have.
Yeah.
Cockatrice. Oh my God, sorry. The Cockatrice, 3 failed attempts to move. A 50% chance. All it needed to move was 2 times out of the 4 times. So yeah, I failed 4 times. You only had to move 2 of them, and I'd have been in shooting range of your bolt fire. And might have got you with that fire breath.
Of course, I'd be shooting back at you as well. Could try and finish him off.
Yeah, but I don't think you would have concentrated on him the first, because you was worried about the knights.
Yeah, the knights were a problem.
And so too, he'd have been there. He'd have had a barrel breath on your bolt fires. You've only got 3 casualties. He might have done it. So 5-3 sounds like a thrashing, but I've
no, it was
not as disappointed with my performance as the 5-3 suggests.
The game was a lot closer than it suggested.
The necromancer is key. I mean, without the necromancer dying, which was why it was a good tactic to get him, but without, and obviously you would have to protect him a bit better. I was worried about getting the surge I should have thought about protecting him more.
Mm.
Because even though you told me that what happened, but it still didn't enter my head. And by the end there, I was not a fighting unit anymore. I actually wanted you to attack me because it was my best chance of attacking.
Yeah. It's interesting because obviously I kept my units off, hoping that I could come on the flank there, but it wasn't in my head that you were going to move the necromancer out that way anyway. And then when it happened, so it was like, well, with my cavalry and my griffin, my cockatrice, I can get into your necromancer. And
having said that, if he had done normal, I mean, you were shooting at him, so it's still a legitimate, result. But if he'd have, with a 5, he's a functioning weapon.
Yeah.
So.
And a dangerous one at that.
I could have effectively, if he'd have got in there, the cavalry would have had your wizard, because he'd have been taking them 2-1, and that's them 3 dice that I needed to win the game. So it wouldn't have mattered what you did here. I'd have won the game in that area.
That fireball spell was useful. Just putting the 2 pins on.
I personally, I don't want to sound like a gripey person, but 9 to miscast. It's very hard. You can only miscast on the. You can only miscast on the fail on the 10, and that's a guaranteed miscast.
Yeah.
That's very powerful. And then what level wizard is he?
2, same as yours.
So I don't know what levels go up to, but
3.
So it's 50-50. I think you should only be able to achieve a 9 with with a level 3. What does a level 3 do? Just means better spells are available.
Well, the thing is, it's easy to cast a spell, because you need a 9 or less to cast it, but you still need to roll low because your opponent can dispel it.
I didn't have my necromancer to dispel it.
Yeah, because with your necromancer gone, you couldn't. I think there was actually, now that I think about it, I think there was one time
I didn't do when you.
Yeah, the first one.
Night ones, he was still alive. I didn't dispel him.
I need to double check the range of the dispelling, but I'm pretty sure it's anywhere on the table. That could have.
Shit, I could have saved the knights.
If you rolled lower than what I rolled.
Yeah, I don't remember what you rolled.
No, neither can I.
But see, and then again, remembering rules.
Yeah.
First game, I'm not gonna be too hard on myself.
No, you shouldn't. It was still a learning game for me as well. I for some reason I just couldn't remember any of the rules. I played this game against Molo a couple of weeks ago, and it's
You've only played once. It's not. I wouldn't expect you to remember everything. It's hard to do. You've had a week's gap. It's not easy to remember.
2 weeks,
the
in
rules.
fact.
Well, there you go. 2 weeks. It's not easy to remember all the rules. Lots of things happen in life in between then and now. So,
but it was still good to roll some dice, see the figures on the table.
I enjoyed the game. It was a good feel to it. These are very strong, very strong. They're very scary. Like I said, as much as you it hindered him, that on a 9, he was still potentially on a 50-50 roll could have gone forward 5 inches and shot a bale breath at you.
Yeah. What's interesting is before the game started, I remember us discussing about them, saying like they don't have any wounds. It's just one lucky shot and you could kill it.
Yeah.
But yet at the same time, now that we've seen it in action, it's like, wow, they're really tough to kill.
Yeah, you need 2 10s. That's not easy. I know the first 10 might be easy if you've got, say, 7 hits on them or something.
Yeah.
But the second 10's not easy. That's a 10 in 1 chance for him to be destroyed. And I got the next best, and he still, with the right dice rolling, could have been effective. If he'd have been in here, where in this centre bit here, on a 5, okay, he could have only moved 5 inches, but in the centre, that's still, probably close enough. Well, he could have fired his weapon.
He would have been in and amongst because he was so out on the flank. That's why I could forget about him.
Yeah, he could still have fired his breath weapon.
Because look at my one. My one, took a light wound.
Yeah.
Took a turn to.
So if he was here, the level where he should have started him, which was an error on my behalf, but he would have had to just pass once out of them 4 times, and he would have been shooting at your archers. So you need 2 10s to kill a monstrosity. That's powerful. That's way powerful. very, very. I'm sure they are. I mean, this is a fantasy world, but so I'm sure monsters would be powerful.
I quite like
hard to kill, but
I quite look forward to seeing them on the table again, just to see how they perform again.
yeah.
As I said, I got that bolt, the stone thrower for the undead. I might need to get that painted up to add to their list. And
But I think that would be the case of that monsters are coming. You have to have a weapon because the difference with my archers, they weren't minus anything, no strength on their bows. That had a strength 3, so that was worth. That's what made the difference.
the only other thing was the knights to charge it, because the knights are strength 3, strength value
That's
on the
fine,
charge.
Yeah, totally.
But there you go. So that's that's me teaching Mick how to play.
They were good rules. I sounding like negative, that's just because I've lost the game. But my rules more positive, obviously, when I've won a game. But the rules taken away from the victory or defeat, I think they're a good rule set.
Look forward to trying them again. Thanks a lot, Mick.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you guys later.
Cheers.